I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch this, and I want to formulate my own opinion by seeing it in person as opposed to watching pay per view or something on YouTube. Um, and I remember, I don't know if it was before that fight or right after that fight. I was talking to Mike Richmond, who fought in Bellator. Now he's done bare knuckle. He's gone over to England, which is a different version of bare knuckle. And the thing about the bare knuckle FC that I see when I went to the event is it's really just headshots. I don't even know if I call it's boxing, obviously, but it's you rarely see fighters go to the body, which is really something that stuck out to me. I think there always will be a niche audience for bare knuckle, but along with covering MMA, I'm in marketing and I work for a restaurant group and like we show UFC events. But if I was going to say, if I go to my owner and say, let's show bare knuckle, and I show that to him, he's going to look at me like I'm crazy because I just don't think it's an event you can show where you might have that family of four sitting there. And I think when you look at that ESPN piece, they definitely spotlighted through brutality, and look, and there's going to be fans that want to see it. Personally, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch bare knuckle. It's not necessarily my thing. I think that my concern with bare knuckle is using aging fighters that are at the tail end of their career, and whether and that's kind of a big question mark I have with it is are you making a name on your promotion by using fighters that may not have much left in the tank.
Right, and I think if they could have somehow capitalized on Paulie appearing in it, they had this opportunity where there were a lot of eyes on it, and they weren't really able to, you know, bring in another bang of some sort, and
Yeah,
that kind of hurt the momentum a little.
I thought that one of the most interesting things about being at that event was it was very clear who the boxing fan was and who the MMA fan was. And look, it's clear that I understand what Bare Knuckle is trying to do. They're trying to, how can we take a piece of that MMA audience that's tuning in on Fridays and Saturday nights for the UFC or Bellator or PFL or some regional show, and how do we get that boxing fan and merge it all together? It was really interesting. I mean, and look, they've had some fights that have